guys.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the Nerdy Archives.
Yes, welcome.
And it is the final episode of Amy's birthday month.
Yes, it is. I am
Yay!
officially 32.
Woohoo!
And with
Welcome.
3 more tattoos.
Right, yes, no more tattoos.
Yeah.
So how does it feel so far? 32?
Dude, it don't feel fucking different. I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
know. I know. I didn't either.
Not at all.
Nope. Um, yeah. It's been a week. It's been a week, guys. It's been a week.
It's been a very
Uh,
nice week for me.
yeah. It's been a very nice week for her. It's been a very long week for me. It's how it goes.
It do be like that.
I like that.
I'm so glad I took
Um,
the whole fucking week off. I'm not gonna lie to
yeah,
you.
I do not blame you there. That was probably a very good idea.
Yes, it was.
I am very much trying to decide what I'm doing in October because I feel like it needs to be a Sunday to Sunday situation.
I
Because
agree, and you can sleep on my new couch. It's very comfy.
I just I just oh so just a little sneak peek of what we'll be talking about. We just had a readathon,
Yes.
and I made it until 9:30
Yeah.
ish before I was like, no,
You're like, I got
I
a
got
nap. I'm sorry.
I got a nap, got a tap out for, but I have officially finished 2 books this week,
Yes.
so.
Yay.
Yeah, thank God for audiobooks, man. Like that really helps.
Dude, seriously. When I read Crescent Moon, I am definitely buying the audiobooks. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a little bit of more of the same, but also there's gonna be some presents being opened.
Yes.
Um. Just little birthday stuff. 100% transparency is supposed to be a little bit grander than it is, but we honestly, much like when she came for my birthday, we over plan.
It is what it is, but it is fine.
It is what it is. So, as always, guys, we're gonna do a little mental health check-in,
Yes.
checky, and then we're gonna open some presents and have some fun.
Hell yeah.
And we'll see how long it lasts because I mean, I just admitted that I needed a nap.
She literally
Um,
just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
If you guys stay until the end, I'm going to put a very terrible recording of us doing a readathon. But you
Yes,
won't hear anything because I'm going to speed it up. So I'll
I'm gonna
probably
speed
just
it up.
mute it.
Yeah, but I'm sure seeing us in 10 speed is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, probably.
Alrighty, so since it was your birthday week,
You
I'm
make
gonna
me
let
go
you.
first all the time anyway. Don't you
I
fucking
know,
act like you don't. It's fine.
I know, I do.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really remember Saturday and Sunday, but I'm assuming nothing crazy happened. Um, Monday was my first day off work. I did have to hop on because Mike was on my go fucking figure. It was fine though. I was just reading and playing ZZZ. Oh yes, I'm addicted to Zenless Zone Zero, which is a problem. Um, it's fine. Uh, and then Tuesday was my birthday. I woke up and I went to lunch with my grandma, and it took my brother a whole 3 hour, not 3 hours. It took him till 3 to realize it was my birthday when he already asked me for money and was complaining about his life, so you know. But then after he realized, he said, "Oh shit, happy birthday," and just continued. Like, dude, I'm not paying attention to you today. It's my birthday. Fuck you. Um, Mike's mom came over to clean, and she got me. Look, okay. There's nothing. I have nothing against people that like Disney movies, right?
Hmm.
She knows I like Halloween. She got me this Nightmare Before Christmas blanket. Spoilers, I hate Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay?
Uh,
But it's a comfy blanket and I'll keep it. It's fine. It's the thought that counts. Like, thank you. You know, I like blankets, but like, luckily it's like really hard to tell what it is.
right.
So, like, I'll take it, but like, I
Pretty
knew.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that fucking movie anyway. Besides the point, Mike made me some steak for dinner and it was delicious. My brother Justin and Jolene came over after work. Justin bought me hot damn, and I don't drink, so it'll eventually get drinking, but probably not by me. I'll just
Yeah.
regift it. It's fine. It's a thought that counts. So they came over and ate some funnel cake fries with me. And then I did nothing the rest of the day, which I was a-okay with because I didn't want to do anything anyway. Then Wednesday. Ooh, Wednesday. Okay. I was supposed to get 4 tattoos. I ended up only getting 3.
Hmm.
So I was there from 12 to about 7. So I felt
Hmm.
bad because she was already like, it was only supposed to be 6 hours. The only one that you can kind of see is this little
Little
froggy on my
frog.
wrist looking in a
Little frog.
bubble, and he is so cute. And it pisses me off because everybody thinks it's 2 frogs. It's just one frog looking in a fucking bubble. Okay? It's not original. I saw it and I wanted it. I don't know. And then let me tell you right now, okay? I'm a dumb bitch. Where did I think would be the best place to get my other 2 tattoos? Oh, I don't know, my fucking inner calves. So I can't walk because I have these 2 fucking things and my fucking legs keep spasming when I just stand still. It's fine now. It doesn't hurt that bad. But oh my god, the next 2 days, I was like, I don't want to get up. Okay, so the reason why I only got 3. This son of a bitch. Why did I? I'll put pictures. Okay, it's Reese's wings, and it says, "You do not yield." Oh, I don't know if it's the technique she used. It looks so good. Okay,
You're not shading
I'm not
anybody.
shaming. I don't know if it's the technique she used because my snake on the back did not hurt as bad, and it is fully black. You can't see it. It is fully blacked out, right? But these wings, ooh boy, fuck that. And then when she was in the process of doing this one,
Hmm.
okay, you see all that the blackness, all that. Those are little dots. Those are individual fucking dots.
Good night. Good night, Cody.
So
I'm sorry.
while she's assaulting me, 1 dot at a time, I start feeling lightheaded,
Hmm.
leading me to start sweating.
Right.
So as she's doing it, I'm like, I feel so bad. I was like, can we take a break? She's like, absolutely. And like Melissa, the other tattoo artist that's there, she's always there. I fucking love her. She's like, I was waiting for it. I was waiting to see when you would fucking get the whole like pass out shakes and shit. She's like, you did good though, dude. Like almost 3 whole fucking tattoos. I was like, I just need a minute. I just need to sit here, drink water. I just need a minute. They're like, do you want anything to eat or anything? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just need to
Hmm.
give me a minute.
Right.
Oh, I decided when she was like finishing, I was like, look, Alyssa, I love you. I'm not going to do the force tattoo today. There's no way. My body's obviously fucking tapping the fuck out. Okay. It's like, we're done with this trauma. But I was like, but I absolutely still do want the moth. I will just come back at a later date and get the moth. So when I go get tattoos, 1 tattoo. I'm just going for 1 tattoo. I don't know how Shayla did it. but I do at the same time because hers weren't like as heavily detailed as the ones I just got.
Right.
So like it makes sense. And she's like, "Yeah, I was drinking Sunny D the whole time." I was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. Sugar. I was drinking water. Yeah, just drinking
Right.
water." Um, but yeah, so I got those done. She only charged me 250 for all of it, and I was like, no, here's $130 tip because that's you're not charging me enough. You know what
Right.
I mean? Like, girl, I know we're homies. I know I've stuck out with you since you started. I don't care.
But
I'm paying you for your fucking time, okay? Like,
right.
because the moth was only gonna be an extra 100, and it's fully fucking colored. So when I go get that done, I'm probably gonna tip her a lot too. Cause like, babes, what are we doing here? Know your worth, okay?
Yeah.
um,
What are all these books teaching? Know
yeah,
your
know
worth.
your fucking worth. And it's funny too, cause like when I was sitting there, they were both talking about how they fucking hate pricing and they always feel like they're underselling themselves. And I was like, cause you guys are.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop giving homie discounts and shit. I'm not coming to you for your cheap fucking tattoos, okay? I'm coming to
Right.
you because I trust you with my body. Like,
Like, let's be real
let's
here.
be real. So, I do have another appointment on the 29th of September. I was supposed to go on the 7th to get my Valkyrie tattoo, but like after the trauma my body has gone through, I had to message her and be like, "Oh, you're gonna hate me, but can we reschedule? Like, just push it out a little bit. I need a
Yeah.
break." Um, so that was cool. Thursday, you guessed it, I just played more Zenless Zone Zero. Go figure. And look, what Mike got me. I have a baby. This is Eos.
So cute.
He's a Bangaboo from Zenless Zone Zero. Not my favorite, okay, but it's the only one they have out there, and it's fine because I need Faith in with me always. Um, it's funny when I got him, I was like, "Can you watch EOS?" And Mike's like, "No, I don't need Faith in." I was like, "You always need Faith in with you." I'm currently wearing
Yeah, you are.
two of my other birthday gifts. So this is a custom made.
Nice.
It's that, and then wait, on the back. I don't know if you can read it.
Yep.
I love
Fearless
it.
Dragon Rider.
Yes. And then I'm wearing my Cauldron Blessed Nesta shirt. And then I got a House of Night one, which I love. Um, because it says Nightborn. And on the backs, it says a dead lover can't hurt you as much as a live one because
Mm.
Nyaxia says that. And I,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
It's a good
Um,
one.
I started reading Throne of Glass. Don't know how I feel about it yet because it's in third person. That's not like a deal breaker for me
Mm-hmm.
at all. But it's kind of, dude, it's Dragon. Okay,
Right.
like I get it. She was a fucking slave and now she's not, and they're like traveling back to the kingdom. I get it. It doesn't have to be 7 chapters of travel though. Like, please. Anyway, um, yeah, I Friday it was same shit. Just ZZZing.
Who's easy doing?
Autumn let me open one of my gifts early,
I did.
which I had to take it off because I took a shower and then I honestly forgot to put it back on. So I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
I know where it is. I just forgot to put it back on.
To say you don't even have to wear it if you don't
No, I
want
love
to.
it. It says violence and she handmade it and it's a bracelet and it's really cute. It's black and gold and silver and it's like violet. So it makes I love it. And then today was the readathon, which I don't know if I'm going to continue. I'm not going to lie to you with the series, okay? I was
Yeah.
crying cuz it's really sweet, but I don't think I got two more books in me with it. It should have honestly just been a standalone. Um, but I was reading Blood and Ruin by Rumor Rumor Hill. Was it Rumor? Rumer? Rumor? Right? Okay, anyway, so it's a why choose. Normally I don't like why chooses. Okay.
Mhm.
It was very sweet. And I liked it because they're all different. So I learned something about myself. Cool. I was going to read The Royal Witch Street too, but obviously that didn't happen because that book was literally 8 hours long and we read for 8 hours. So,
Yeah.
you know, um, I got a new couch.
Yes, you did.
So we had to take a break for that because,
I didn't turn off
oh my god, it's okay.
the still going.
The recording's a 7 hours. Like I have the
Okay.
recording still, so like don't worry.
All right.
Uh, what else happened? Oh, Shayla got a breast reduction and proceeded to call me and show me everything. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Cool, thank you.
Thanks.
Um, so that's cool. I
Right?
was making curry chicken and she's just calling me on Discord. And I'm just sitting there fucking prepping the chicken while she's talking to me about her boobs. Like, okay, congrats.
Right.
Tomorrow I think we have to go to Mike's family's. I'm not sure. I'm going to bring my Kindle though. Let's be real. I bring it everywhere. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't want to DNF Throne of Glass, but I don't know if I'm feeling Throne of Glass right now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I might put it down and come back. I don't know if I'm like ready for like
Yeah.
all of that yet because it's not a
You
typical
know, yeah.
romantasy.
Right.
It's just straight up fantasy. So I don't know.
I think you should read Lux in Between.
I bought the audiobook.
Okay, well then I think that you should listen to it. That's just me.
I will. I'll listen to it.
Or Blood and Silver.
Which I also down. I bought. I bought the book.
Yeah,
Um,
which is what I'm working
whatever one you think I should read first or listen to first.
on. I mean, one I've finished, the other I am working on. So I feel like the one I finished, so
You
I
can
then have,
wholeheartedly like
yeah, I can
recommend.
wholeheartedly say, please.
Okay. That's it. Next week's gonna suck because I have to go back to work. Boo his boo. Um, I already know I'm going back to so much because I keep getting notifications on my. I forgot to shut them off, and it's just like, oh my fucking god. Okay. So I have a
Like,
lot to
okay.
fucking do on Tuesday when I come back, but you know.
Right.
Stop that.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
Alright, your
sorry.
turn.
Hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
I'll be honest, I literally usually black out the entirety of a week.
Yeah.
So like I usually have to look through photos and shit to remember what happened today. So Sunday I did finish listening to Lux in Between while I was doing some deep cleaning of the house.
Yes.
Um I did not expect to like it as much as I did, which I liked it a lot.
Are we
Um
like choose girlies now?
I don't know.
Oh,
It
shit.
might maybe.
Maybe.
Um but um yeah, finished that. It was really good. Um I I don't remember most of the week, honestly.
That's okay.
Let's see. That's Sunday. Monday was making birthday things, finishing making birthday things.
Yes.
Um yes, made um sent package.
Package pretty. C package.
Yeah, C
C
package.
package. Package pretty. We like
Very
package.
pretty. Um Then Tuesday was your birthday,
Yes.
and it stormed up
Oh yeah,
here.
I forgot to say that. It stormed down here too. Everybody lost
Uh,
power. But us.
it's stormed real hard. And me no likey storm because it was like really sudden. Like it was a severe thunderstorm warning. It like
Yeah.
literally 1 second we were fine, and then I looked outside and it was like pitch dark, and I was like, okay, well this is how tornadoes start, and I
Dude,
literally was having
yes.
a panic attack at work.
Just we
Right.
were outside. Justin rode his motorcycle to work, so he rode his motorcycle over. We were out sitting outside because he was smoking a cigarette, and all of a sudden the wind just starts fucking going crazy, and I'm like, okay, cool. Are we gonna have a tornado? Like, is this what's gonna happen on my birthday? Really?
It's like it's happened on my birthday
I
1 year.
know.
We literally had to go up and down the basement stairs 1 year like 6 times on my birthday.
I was like, is this my year? Where like something
This is
crazy
my
happened?
year. This is my year. Um, Wednesday was shit per usual. Wednesdays suck. I did get a gift from my other customer who said that she had something for me, that she made something for me, and I actually have a picture.
It's
It's this
so
gorgeous
cute.
little cute necklace.
I love
Um,
it.
and it has like a piece of real sea glass from like Michigan, and yeah. Um, it's very sweet and very cute. Also they did like a impromptu, we don't even know why, steak lunch. Yeah.
Interesting.
And you bet your ass I'll always eat free steak. So
Absolutely.
I ate that real good. Even though it's always like barely cooked. It's like raw. Not raw, but it's very rare.
My favorite
And
kind.
I hate it, but it's the only way I can eat it with how bad my gums and teeth are. Because if it's not tender, I can't do it. So I have to, like, my grandfather, wherever he may be, is so proud of me for eating that steak.
I love it.
He is like, yes, child,
Mooing is correct.
mooing is correct. Um, let's see. Thursday was Thursday. Don't really remember what happened, but it wasn't fun day. I know that work has not been fun. That's all I can really tell you. Work has not been fun. Julie is making my life a living hell per usual.
I'll do it.
It's just
I'll anonymously call it.
I know. I know. Friday was fine. That's yesterday, Autumn. That was yesterday. Um, it was fine. I worked. I came home. That happened. Yep. It was another crazy day because yesterday was actually awful. Now, you know what? Now that I really sit and absorb the fact that yesterday happened, yesterday was god awful.
Yeah.
Um, it went from 0 to like 3,000 in the span of like 25 minutes. I went from like, oh yeah, it's kind of slow. Like everyone's like, oh, Labor Day, it's our last busy weekend. Like, oh my god, panic, panic. I'm like, guys, y'all are wusses. Like, this is
Yeah.
fine. And then I literally blinked and I was almost in tears because like it went literally from 0 to 3,000 in 25 minutes flat. And then the rest of my shift, I wanted to cry.
And curl up in a
It was
ball.
bad. It was so
Have
bad.
I did I tell you one time at Harbor Freight we were having a fucking tent fucking
One
sale,
of
I
those
don't even
tent
remember.
sales.
Yeah. Guess what I did? It was so busy I literally hid underneath the register
Oh
because I
my
was having a panic attack and Kat's like just hide. I was like, girl.
god. Just hi.
So I hid there for like 20 minutes and nobody noticed. I was literally
If
just
I
curled
wasn't
up in a
working
ball.
stealth,
Yeah.
I would have probably hid so easy.
Yep.
Um yeah, you know, it was fun. Yeah, definitely
It's so
so much fun.
great.
I love working self with no help and then having people either get really upset or commend me for being busy, and I'm like, I don't want to be this busy. You don't understand. I want to be at home with my Kindle.
I just
Eh,
want to read.
I don't want to be here. I have no problems with you who come to visit. I have no qualms except I don't want to be here.
Go shop
I
somewhere
don't
else.
I don't care that you come here. You know what? I came up here all the time when I used to not live here. I understand. I have no beef with you like most of my coworkers. I, however, do not want to be here, and I'm going to cry. And then today was like super freaking busy. Oh, we went to town, we had breakfast, we did shopping, um, got back to town. Um, I helped unpack everything. Mom and Cody went to do laundry. We started our readathon, and yeah, I mean, it was successful. I finished a book.
Yeah, you did.
I finished a book and started another. It was successful.
She's reading Fourth Wing. Let's go.
I am reading Fourth Wing. I am. It has happened.
I'm so excited.
Um, so yeah, it's just been like a really kind of like insanely busy week because honestly, this time of year is almost as insane as like 4th of July.
Yeah.
Um, at work at least. And like tomorrow we're going to Ludington, which is about like hour and a half, 2 hours south. And we're going to Ponderosa.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
fancy.
Going to Ponderosa, and then we're probably just gonna just like meander around downtown for a little while and then get back. Cause me, mom, and Cody all work tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah.
I don't. Me and mom both work 9 to 5. I don't remember what Cody works, but he'll be able to get me home. That's all that matters. And then all week I'm probably going to have to take the bus home because it is inventory week for Mom and Cody's store,
Oh
which means that
god.
they're working later, and I have all 7 to 3s except for Monday, and I also have Friday off, but then work Saturday.
Oh,
I'm Monday through
ew.
Thursday, Friday off, Saturday on.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's grody. I'm
it's so
sorry, I keep
gross.
yawning.
You're fine. I literally so annoyed with work, honestly. If I could quit, I would,
But you can't.
but I can't. So here I am. I am literally, honestly, so frustrated. And the fact that I just want to set a schedule where I actually can get a weekend off and not have to request for it off.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have to use PTO every month to get a weekend off.
No, you shouldn't.
Because the reality of the situation is that the only reason I'm always stuck on Saturdays is because she doesn't have anyone strong enough to run self. Because guess what? I have only ever been on self on Saturdays. I never get to go on register unless it's an emergency. I'm always on self on Saturdays, which just tells me you don't have somebody strong enough to work Saturdays for you. And that's literally not my problem.
Exactly.
I mean, it's it's not that I think that my job isn't a like something that you have to finesse to be good at. I do think you have to have a certain like touch to get it right. But at the end of the day, it's not that hard.
No, it's really
I'm
not.
not like I'm not oblivious to the fact that at the end of the day, I'm a glorified cash register machine. Like it's not it's not that hard.
No, it's
The
really
hardest
not.
part for most of these people is that you have to actually give customer service, and that is the hardest thing.
They don't like it.
Like, I don't particularly like being as good at customer service as I am.
Right.
Let's be real. Um, the people pleaser in me just kind of comes out way too well, and it just becomes a problem. Um, but it is what it is until it isn't. And either I keep going with the job, I lose the job.
Yeah. There's no in
Or,
between.
there's really no in between. It's either
No.
I keep going or I lose it. That's literally the only two options.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes because they're really, really not feeling very optimistic about once it changes over to automatic scheduling. It's not looking good. We have like literally like four or five people who will automatically walk the minute that their schedule is not what they normally get. They are ready to walk. And I'm like, dope,
Cool. I love
dope,
that for us.
great. Love that. Like, that's not going to make life all the worse for any of us.
Not at all.
Thanks. And it's like, I try not to get mad about things that are out of my control, you know? Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, people on food stamps. Like, I'm genuinely do not care. I was
Yeah.
on food stamps for like a year, like when my dad was unemployed. I don't shame people. Not my job. And also, they're there to help. That's literally what programs are for, is to help you.
Exactly.
Um, However, sometimes when I am surrounded by older coworkers who are on Social Security and are only working because, well, obviously Social Security doesn't pay enough in this day and age to survive on, but at the end of the day, they still don't have to work a full-time job and they complain. And I'm like,
Bitch.
here's the thing, guys. Some of us have to,
Yeah.
probably until the day we drop, work a full-time job. Unless I find some rich man who wants to take care of me and not let me lift a finger for the rest of my life, which is does not happen in real life, let me tell you.
No, it does not.
I mean, it might, but not in my demographic.
Not in our world.
Not in my world. Um, so yes, please don't complain about the fact that you have to work, because I get it, you have to still work. I get that. Social Security don't make you enough. I understand. I sympathize. However, some of us are going to be working a 40-hour work week probably until the day we legitimately drop.
Yep.
So I do not want to hear it. And I also probably would never qualify for any sort of disability, Social Security, Medicare, none of that. I will
Same.
probably always, yeah, unless I really push this leg being as bad as it is, because I can walk like a pirate if I really need to.
Fair.
She's been hurting today. She's been hurting. I don't. There's not even storms in the air until like Thursday, but she's been hurting.
She ready
She's been
for
hurting
it.
like there's gonna be. Like, it's like, okay, I get it. You're sad that you have to exist. I get it. Because I
I
am also
get
sad.
it.
Uh, but yeah, that was my week. I proudly finished two books
Yes, you did.
and started another. I'm still working on this bad boy with my mom. It's getting good. We're like, you can see how far we are. I got two books. I forgot to mention I went to the library. The best place on earth is the library. There is no place like home, and my home is libraries. I got you can't fucking see that. God damn.
The
It's
glare.
Survive the Night by Riley Sager. Um, and then I got That Librarian by Amanda Jones, which is about one of the librarians in a small southern, well, Louisiana town who's fighting against censorship of books, which is important work, guys. I'm very pro libraries and anti censorship laws. I'm
I
very anti
agree.
censorship. The only thing censorship saves is, well, people's weird idiocracies. That's really, as somebody who is constantly talking about purity culture and how it fucked me up more as an adult than probably anything else in my life.
Do you want
Um, Knowledge is power.
I know, let my dog out 1 second.
You're
Come
good.
on, Bubba. Come on, cutie. Okay, I don't know what happened to your voice. Do you want Bubba? Interrupt, baby. I gotta
It's
close the
like,
door.
neither, mama.
Beanie, interrupt, baby. Okay, I love you.
It's like, neither, mama. I want to stay here.
Child does not know if she wants in or out.
Neither, Mama. I want to stay here, but I want to leave.
I
I
don't
want to
know
stay
what to
here, Mama, but I want
do.
to leave.
Yeah, like
Um,
I want you to leave room with me.
right. It's like, no, 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 cannot do that, child. Um, opening that for a minute. But yeah, so overall, I'm gonna give the week about a 6.5.
That's high. I want to give it a 4.2.
Valid. I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah.
Painfully so.
Obviously.
It hurts. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard to be a
I'm
positive
trying.
Polly. It's me.
It's me,
But
Jessica.
Jessica
I'm in here.
didn't smell bad. I know you're like, why would you buy something that you think is gonna smell bad?
Yeah.
The answer is I don't. It's just when I try new things I get scared.
Oh, you haven't had that before.
No, it's the peanut butter chocolate parfait from Market Side, which is the Walmart brand.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know what the fuck's in the middle. That's so dark compared to everything else,
You
but
figure it out.
we're gonna find out.
You
We
can
ballin'.
find out real goddamn quick.
Check your headset really fast because you're a little garbly.
Hold on.
I'm gonna extract my fork from my Starbucks cup.
I'm waiting for it. Is it good now? Okay.
That's like straight up peanut butter in the middle.
I was
Like
gonna say,
just
how do we
peanut butter. No,
feel?
everything around it's good. I didn't really need like a solid glob of peanut butter.
Are you sure about that?
And I'm a peanut butter girly. I like peanut butter. Um, it's a weird choice. It's a choice I made. Hmm. It's also the 40th like sweet thing I've had today because I had breakfast, and then sweets, and then street corn dip and crackers while we were doing the reathon. And then we had Count Chocula for dinner. And now I'm having this for, I guess, dessert. And that just means that when I go to Ponderosa, I'm eating a lot of meat and potatoes and non things.
You're gonna go to that dessert table.
I'm gonna avoid that dessert table. No, I'm gonna avoid it.
Okay.
I'm not going to, but I have a sweet tooth. I'm just I need the sweets to keep my sweetness. See, that's how I stay so sweet,
That's always
right?
so
Haha.
sweet. I have to show the child again.
Yeah, so the child.
The child.
The child. Okay. So cute.
I love Big Boo's too much.
One of the kids at work, um, they bought like a little Thai baby spider.
Ah,
And they were like, I love it so much. And I'm like, I wish I had the fabric, like tag gun, because I would tag them to your shoulder so they would stay there while you bagged.
that's so cute.
And they're like, that would be awesome. And I'm like, unfortunately, I do not have that access to that
Anymore.
anymore.
Sorry.
Also, I have stabbed myself 50,000 times with that gun before, and it does not feel good.
No, it's not.
There's literally a warning on the gun that, like, hey, just so you remember that needles are a health risk,
Yeah.
and it will likely expose you to bloodborne illnesses if you're not careful. That's literally how sharp this thing is. And I'm like, you know what my body's gonna do? Find ways to hurt itself.
Yep.
Yeah, when I worked back in fabric, I can't tell you how many times I was stabbing myself over and over. And I'm like, nobody else touched this because at least I know it's only my blood that I'm touching. It's
Yeah,
fine.
right. This one's mine. Okay.
This one's mine. Don't touch it.
No touchies.
I would like to be able to not fear bloodborne illness. Only from myself.
Thank you. Ever so kindly.
Thank you ever so much. Okay, guys, so we're this is our party arty arty. Woo!
Party.
Yes, party. Okay, so she has three separate packages
I
to go
do.
through.
One, two, and three.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you go in order
Okay, what
of
first?
one, two, and three. Do the first package that came.
This?
Do we remember which one that is?
This
Yes.
game first. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, God. Hold on. I need to
Uh-huh.
not have that on that. Alright. Okay, so I already know it's Serpents and the Wings of Night related because it says
Uh-huh.
Aurea and Reign Forever.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to destroy this packaging.
Oh,
I
I know.
destroyed
I
it.
still
I
have.
ripped it.
Oh.
It's fine. I'll fix it. I'll tape it back together. It's this damn sticker she puts in the center.
Yeah.
It's fine. Little chunks out of it. It's fine. Okay, okay, okay. Stop. You got me the prickly but sweet.
I did.
What else is in there? I love that. Thank you. I love it.
Uh-huh.
What freebie did I get? Come back.
Come back. Don't run away.
I don't know who this is. The girl with a bow?
I don't know. I don't
But
know.
she's mine now, so
She's mine now.
she's mine now. Okay. What is this? Stop! It's a fucking recipe. Rain's amazing stew recipe. 3 pounds of beef? Jesus. 3 pounds of beef, 3 carrots, 4 potatoes. Oh, 4 quarts of water. 2 bay leaves, 1 tomato, 1 onion, 4 celery stalks, a handful of parsley, 1.5 teaspoons of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of thyme. Based on your expression after your first taste, I hope I think I earned that that night, princess. Stop. Bloodborne dentistry. Only with teeth you don't recognize. Oh my god, stop. Date ASAP. Purpose dental surgery. Where? It's just survival. Okay. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so
Mhm.
pretty too. Okay, I'm literally hanging up all of these on
They're
my wall.
bookmarks, so you could use them if you wanted,
Oh,
but
they're bookmarks. I'll have
Mhm.
to buy some physical. Which Autumn did not mention. She got me the prettiest,
Oh, I did.
the prettiest fucking special edition of Fourth Wing I've ever seen in my life. I love these. I will actually use these, but I will probably hang them up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
And
probably
then
will.
this is going
I
in my
don't blame you.
Kindle. So
And we'll
this,
be matching.
yeah, I'm gonna set it on my Kindle just so. For everybody who doesn't know, you should go to Etsy and follow this lady, because we buy from her a lot.
Yes.
Here, let me. There you go.
Yes.
Yes, go,
Ta-da.
go. Okay, that's first package. Thank you, babes.
All right.
Okay,
Yep.
and then pink package next.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
You spoiled me.
I don't feel like I spoiled you enough. I
Listen,
really
lady,
don't.
you did. So, okay. That is the prettiest fucking notebook I've ever seen. I'm holding it upside down.
It's okay. So open it up because it's not just a normal notebook,
Okay, hold on. Sorry for the ASMR, you guys.
right? It's a sticker book.
Shut the fuck up. So
It's a
you like
sticker book.
draw on it and then you
Yep.
can cut. So cool.
Or you could store any stickers that you don't want to put somewhere permanent because it's just like the ones that I had as a kid, where you can stick your stickers and like you
Oh,
can
and then
make
you.
pages of certain fandoms or whatever.
Oh my god. Okay, I love that. That's even a better idea. I love that. Okay, so two whole pages for Serpents on the Wings. Well, let's be real, probably four whole pages for that. I'm so excited. Thank you. It's so pretty.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
Look at the snakes, you guys. That's cute.
I had to get the snakes.
I love the snakes. They're babies. Okay, now for the stuff you made.
There's supposed to be more in that package,
Oh,
though.
is there?
There was supposed to be more. If there's not, I'll be a little upset.
Ah,
There's
false alarm.
supposed
There
to be
is.
more.
There is. Hold on. Okay, so right off the bat, fourth wing sticker. Love it. Gimme, gimme. I cannot read that through the package. I can't even open the package. It's a Kindle. It's a Kindle charger thing, right?
Hmm. It's a dust. It's a dust
Oh my god.
plug or whatever.
Why am I stupid? Why do I have the stupids? Why can I open this? Oh, the scissors. Hold on. I just ripped out my headphones out of excitement of seeing scissors. Wait a second. And they fell. I am a mess.
Same. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Open this bad boy. Good at this. If I can't take my Kindle, I'm not going. That is so perfect. Okay, you can't. It's blurry, but that is okay. That's
It's
up.
all right.
Okay, okay, okay. Ah, if it's like a glove. That's exactly a whole fucking move. Because seriously, if I can't take my Kindle, I'm not fucking going. I take this bitch everywhere with me. Ah, thank you. That is so cute. I didn't even think
You're
about
welcome.
getting one of
A
those.
little. Yeah.
That's so smart. Did you get one?
No.
I'm not to get you one.
No, you don't have to get me anything.
Shh.
And then it should have had the sticker.
Yes.
Did you get the sticker? Yes. Okay.
It's so pretty.
Yes.
It's so
Yeah, I got
sparkly.
your sticker.
I love my baby dragons. I can't wait for you to meet them.
No,
They're so sassy and snarky, and I love it. That's my favorite kind of dragon. I need to take this off. I'm sweating. My door shut. So it's like really hot in my office.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. Now for your
All
package.
right. Package.
I'm gonna pull
Okay.
out everything really quick.
Yes.
Just okay, so two. Okay, I got one yellow because I opened my other
Hmm.
yellow yesterday. I have two blues and two reds.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay. You can literally open them in any order you want. Any order.
I'll do reds first.
Okay.
Okay, I'm so excited. I love the bracelet you made me. Like fucking tissue paper is going to be the death of me again. She watched me sit here for like 20 minutes literally yesterday trying to fucking open
She
this.
tried her very hardest.
There she is. Oh my god, the red and the purple and black. It looks so good.
Glad you like it.
I'm gonna put this one on now. I'm just gonna have a wrist full of these, and it's fine. I do not care. Uh, eh. Uno momento while I try to do this by myself because I am stubborn.
Hmm. You are.
I did it yesterday.
I did it yesterday.
I can't do it today. Okay, fine. It's fine. I'll ask Mike for help when I leave. That is so
You're like,
cute.
when I'm done.
When I leave. Okay, rats. I love it. There she. Dude, anytime I hear there she is, I don't even fucking care. I just think of rain. Even while reading other books where it says there she is, like, you don't have the past to say that. Okay.
You don't have the privilege.
Rain walks so you can
So you
run.
could run.
That's so cute. Oh my god, stop.
There's okay.
What is that? Oh my god. Why can't I open little baggies today? Oh my god. Beep! Okay, so it's Subby Cat and it has my name in it. Stop, you did not.
I did. That's actually spoiler alert. That was from Christmas. I forgot to give you when
Oh,
you
is
were
it?
up here.
Whatever.
Yes, I
Okay.
asked you one for Christmas last year, and you sent me that link,
Oh
and I
yeah, I
bought it, and
forgot.
then forgot about it. I forgot about it, and I was cleaning, and I was like, wait a second, I forgot to give this to her when she was visiting.
My neck is too fat for the chain, but I will buy a new chain.
Okay,
But it's fine. I can get a new chain. Chains are cheap. I
that's
can't
true.
believe my neck is too fat. What the fuck? What
Me every day.
the hell? Oh my god, I love it. Is that the package it came in?
Yes.
Interesting. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cute. And oh, he's is he supposed to be that way or is he supposed to be that way? Because that way looks like
Couldn't
he's
tell
got
you.
boobies. This way it looks like it's his eyes. Okay, I'm assuming it's supposed to go that way. Okay. Okay, okay. Blue time.
Blue time. Blue
She
time.
is so cute, and she did the colors to the color magic from fucking Bay Isles. And I'm dumb and I didn't realize until she told me.
It's okay. I'm very nervous because I'm not actually sure which this is.
It's the little blue one.
Okay, okay, now I'm really nervous. Okay,
Why?
because I hope you like it.
That is so pretty.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna explain. Okay.
Okay, yes, explain.
So in Queen of Mist and Madness, M mentions a mother of pearl bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are mother of pearl, like actual mother of pearl, and then the crystals are to represent the color magics.
You are so clever. It is really pretty.
I will say it is the daintiest of them. It is
Yes.
not it's not the most sturdy. Um I had to use embroidery, not embroidery, upholstery thread to make it. So it's strong, but it is quite delicate.
So what you're saying
So
is, Amy, don't fucking break that or I will kill you.
no, just that I'll cry.
I
I'll
won't
know
break
it'll
it.
break eventually. That's
No.
the inevitability of homemade things.
Babes, if I never wear it
But
and I put it like hanging up somewhere, it won't break.
that's true.
And
Won't
I'm
break.
going to do that with this one. Because
Okay.
I don't want you to cry. You know what? We're putting it on my microphone.
Okay.
So it's always in
I
my
actually
face.
posted it. I posted it in Lizette's
There we go.
Discord. I posted it in her Discord and everyone really, really liked it,
It's
including her.
it's really
So I
cute.
got author praise, which was nice.
I love it. Yes, no, it will stay there forever. I will not physically wear it because I do
Okay.
not want to break it because I do break things and I don't want to break it because I will cry as well. And then I'll have a panic attack
But
about telling you that I broke it, and then it's a vicious cycle. Okay, now it's this blue one.
very vicious.
It is really
All
pretty
right.
though. I love it.
Well, thank you.
You creative have an ass.
I try.
Girl,
I
you could have just
try.
gave me fucking shells and it would have been like, oh, these are the ones that she used when she first learned about different kinds of magic. Ooh. Ooh, that
Okay,
smells
okay.
so
Hear
good.
me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you
Okay.
out.
I know that you said you don't like black tea. I know. But this what that tea, one, I love that tea. I've drank it before. But two, another fandom thing. It's the closest to the description of the tea that M and her mom drink in the White
Yeah.
City. So I I got that
Why does it smell so good?
because it's really good. It's a really good tea. It's
I also
one of
love
my favorites.
that you got me decaf. Thank you. I will
Yep,
try it. I'll drink some tomorrow and I'll let you know, but it smells really fucking good. Like if all black tea smelled
it
like
makes
this,
a
I would have.
really good tea latte. It really does make a good tea latte.
That's why it's made with orange rind and sweet
Mhm.
spice. That's what I smell.
Mhm.
I will try it tomorrow
Yep.
and I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, the last one. The
The
yellow.
last one.
The
The
yellow,
yellow.
yellow. Why did I start talking like that? I don't know.
The yellow yellow.
The yellow. I am German. I don't listen. Anybody who is German here, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend. I'm just trying to be funny.
As somebody with a German last name, I am the German in here.
I am the German.
I also took 2 years of German in high school, guys, so I am the German.
She taught me how to
Um,
say I love you.
I
German.
did.
Ich liebe dich. I'm probably
Yes.
not saying it right, but
You were pretty close, actually.
a 5-year question of the day.
Yes, and I have a matching one, actually. Um, it's just like prompts for every day of the year, and there's spaces for 5 years.
Stop. What is your number one New Year's resolution?
Yep, you can start it. You can start it anytime you want. I think it's fun to start it whenever you receive it, and then you just kind of fill it in as you go. You can start at the new year. It doesn't really
No.
matter, but there's 5 years worth.
When did you start?
I haven't started yet. I'll be honest. I
Okay.
did not start it
We will start tomorrow because technically it's almost
yet.
tomorrow
Okay.
anyway. So we will do September
It'll be the
1st.
first.
Yes. And it's what do most people say about you? That's great. uh, yes, we will start tomorrow. This is so
Yes.
cute. This
Yeah.
is such a good idea. Where did you find this?
Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm obviously not
Yeah.
going into the correct fucking places in Walmart.
It was in with the journals and the planners.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. I try to stay away from there because I will
Yeah. Buy everything. Yeah,
buy
same.
everything. Yeah, so we will start tomorrow, and
Okay.
we'll remind each other every day to do it.
Well, yeah.
If some
There's some hard hitters too.
if someone looked at you right now, what impression do you think they'd give them? Hot mess, crackhead,
Exhausted. Exhausted. Literally.
greasy. I took a shower
Just
today and I started
exhaust.
sweating.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, I didn't today. I was too busy and I wasn't gonna not do what I wanted.
Listen, I am a stubborn bitch, and I was like, I don't need no man to help me unwrap this couch. Guess what? I need a man to help me unwrap that couch.
I needed a man.
Okay, this is
But yeah,
so
I've gone
cute.
through that. There's some heavy hitters in there too, so
How generous are
there's silly
you?
ones.
Are
Huh?
you on are you on Santa's naughty or nice list this year?
Is there a ambiguous list?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Best way to get your attention. Food.
food. That's literally the easiest way.
Dude, this is so cute.
I'm glad you
What's the
like it.
most confusing thing in your life right now? My job.
Life. What is
Everything.
the most confusing? Everything.
Last rumor you spread about someone. No one. I don't spread rumors. The fuck?
Is it a rumor if it's true? Question mark.
Yeah, right? Like, if I'm speaking truth, I always speak
I
facts.
accidentally did spread a rumor actually.
Dude, tell me. Tell me right now.
Oh, it was about Julie. It was this week. I accidentally so it was on it was my bad. It was my bad and I fucked up, but I did not own up to it, which is the bad part. That's the bad part. I thought she was being a bitch. No, I was stupid. So I thought it had first breaks because when two people share a shift, there's one who gets the first break and then the first break shift and then the next person gets the second break shift. So
Yeah.
like when we both do a 7 to 3, um someone gets the 9, someone gets the 9:15. I swear to you that I read it when I got to work that I had first breaks and first lunches or first breaks and first lunch, which almost never happens because Julie will complain if she doesn't. I'm thinking, oh, maybe like Sadie is like actually like getting a backbone when it comes to her. No, 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 Autumn. Either karma or the universe is playing games with you. No, 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 no. You did not, in fact, have first break and first lunch. No, no, no. You had the second ones. You just took the first ones, and Julie also continued to take them at the same time. And I was under the impression she was being a bitch, per usual. So I tell my coworkers that I bitch about Julie to that she was being a bitch, when in fact, no, Autumn, you were being stupid and you didn't read the right breaks. But I did not correct them once I learned the truth.
I
I
mean,
let them believe that she was being a bitch.
is it technically a rumor if it's true? She's always being a bitch.
I mean,
She's always being a bitch.
valid, but still. Technically a rumor that she was being a bitch on purpose when she was
Fair.
actually just taking her break.
She was just
Um,
doing what she was supposed to do.
and I was the one who was upset about it.
Well, thank you so much for all this. I love you and I love it. This is has to
I'm
be
glad you
like one
like
of
it.
my
Thanks.
favorites.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm putting my sticker next to you can't spell Dane without the stain. If I could get my case off.
If you can.
There we go. I got it. Oh no, where are you
Do you
going?
want do you want do you want me to talk a little bit about the books I finished a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, I'm making you read slash listen to it, but I'm going to spoil because that's what I do best.
There we go.
So, yay!
Okay.
Twinnies. We're just
Twinnies.
twinning all over the place.
Oh yeah,
Twinning.
twinnies. Yours looks so much
Twinning.
brighter than mine still, though. Like,
I get so many compliments. They all say, "Oh my god, like when did you get that? It looks so fresh." I'm like, "End of May," and they're like, "No way." And I'm like, "Yeah."
yeah. I bought some of this
I'm
like
like,
tattoo stuff that's supposed to like make my shit brighter.
"Brighton."
Yeah, I mean this is soothing gel,
I've seen that.
but I'm gonna put it on it anyway in hope.
You're like,
Oh, it's working, kind of.
"Hey, it still looks good though."
No, absolutely. It's just a little. I'm just a little ashy.
It's yeah, she's
Be cute.
I wish my
Anyway,
elbows weren't so freaking dark, but
dude,
other than that,
I don't want
that's
to
like
talk
the
about
darkest
it.
elbows.
I got the driest elbows ever.
Mine are just dark. Don't I guess it's just the constant like I'm always leaning.
Yeah.
Like the friction. It's like that's what you get, bitch, for friction. Um okay. So, Lux in between. I think the last thing I talked about was like literally she realized that like he had been watching like a watcher. He'd been
Yes.
watching her.
That
Okay.
knows everything about her.
Yeah, it like goes really fast for like a moment and then it kind of chills out. So basically she's in her shop and right after he leaves because she like invites him to like talk and they talk and she's like a little like I don't know how I feel about this
Mhm.
like I don't know but I'm glad we had this talk and she goes back to her shop and then two like she's like they're very obviously not normal people come in and they're like is Soren here like we're told that Soren came to visit you and she's like yeah no leave my shop like she knows something's off
Goodbye.
it's like get out of my shop and they're like ha no and they like start beating up like her like she it's bad. He comes and saves her. They're like driving away in a getaway car to a safe house because they're like, "Oh shit, well, the queen has found where you are. She doesn't really we don't think she knows who you are, but
But she
she has
found
found
you.
you." Um because I don't know if I explained because I knew the plot twist. She is the Fae Queen's granddaughter.
Oh,
Yeah, her dad is the queen's son. Um,
interesting. Okay.
yeah. Um, so she is on the run with Soren, and they go to this safe house that's like full of just like all kinds of mythical creatures. Like
Yeah.
literally, we got fae, we got nymphs, we got a little bit of everything. In a sentient house. Yes, we have a sentient
I love sentient
house.
houses.
I love sentient things. Like,
Me
give
too.
me sentient inanimate objects, please. Um, where we meet the other two of the wide choose of it all, which is Alistair and Calyx.
Yes.
I really hope I'm saying his name right. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm probably saying I know it's Calyx, but I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. Anyways, Calyx is told to show her around and teach her how the house works. Because the house
Yes.
basically will grant the people what they need, but it isn't super accurate, right? Like you'll ask for grape jelly to go with your peanut butter. And it'll give you strawberry jelly. It understands that you want jelly, but sometimes it's just not good on the details. Um which I also love because I think it's adorable. Um, but she finds that it listens to her quite well.
Interesting.
It's not perfect, but she has a better. rate of success than other people. And the thing that I find so funny, and I was like, I shouldn't find this so funny. So she needs clothes because she left with just what was on her back, obviously, because
Mhm.
running away. Um, and so she's like trying to think of all the things she needs, and she's like toothbrush, toothpaste, clothes. And Calyx comes up and it's like she's on like into the room where it's like in an attic. I feel like is how
Yes.
I described it. It was like an attic room, which I was like, I love that. Anyways, he's talking to her and she notices there's a pair of underwear on the bed. And it's like a very like stupidly unpractical pair of like black lace underwear, like. And he's like, I asked to give you underwear because I figured you needed them. I didn't specify what type, but apparently the house thinks these are what you need. And she's like, uh-huh, I'm sure.
I'm sure
And
it was the house.
I'm sure it was the house. And then so she settles in to the house with all the other creatures that are basically it's a safe house from them being like hunted down. And because the evil queen, go figure, is wanting to find everybody
Yeah, go
who's
figure.
not in her realm anymore. Um and she basically finds out that she has not only fae powers from her dad, but she has her mom's witch powers. Um and so she had like they're like, we can't help you with witch shit. Sorry. Like that's not our specialty. That's on you. However, fae powers we can help you
We
with.
got
We can
you.
work that. Also they give her like Alistair is her like battle trainer, like the physicality of like battle. And then Calyx and Soren help her with like the Fey magic. Um, and Soren is like, hey, for some reason you always get sick when you use your powers. We're not really sure why that is, but it's not good. Like she literally gets like violently ill
You
whenever
just want
she
to
uses
look
her Fey power.
great.
And then they're like, huh, we want to figure this out. So Calyx can use telepathy. There you go,
Telepathy.
Autumn. Telepathy, which is rarer among Fae, but they think she might have the talent for it. Sure enough, she does. This comes in handy later.
Okay.
This comes in handy later. So she finds out that she can do telepathy, and Calyx is the only one who can do telepathy within the little group they have. And they're like, okay, well, cool, one of the rarer ones, awesome, good for you. Um, Also, you find out that her Fey powers, are linked to the weather.
Interesting.
She can
Okay.
like call on storm. Basically, like if she's super upset, she'll bring a tornado on your ass, kind of thing. Like,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. So she has to keep her emotions in check. Which guess what? Spoiler alert. As somebody who has gone through a lot of trauma recently, she can't a lot of the times because she's gone through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So then they end up on the run because surprise, surprise, the safe house gets compromised. So they're on the run. And when they're on the run, while in Rome, she's like, you know what? Let's go to Las Vegas.
Let's just the pocket. Let's go.
This is where see, here's the thing. I don't think it takes itself super, super, super seriously, and I appreciate that. I need some lightheartedness with all my pain.
All right.
Because there's pain later. There's pain later. Right now we're having fun. We're having fun. She's literally a traumatized 20, 30, I think 29, 30ish. I don't remember. But anyways, older person, not old, but with three handsome high elf men following her around like puppies. Like you're going to have some fun. Let's be real. You're in Vegas. You're going to have some fun. Well, unfortunately, fun leads to her almost getting assaulted.
Of
So
course.
like of course she can't have even a night out.
Nope.
Of course. Um so they decide to go to like another club to try to like fix the night.
Mm.
yeah, that doesn't work because then Soren and Calyx get into it because um Lux and Calyx kiss. And he's like, "You're using your succubus powers on her. Like, how dare you?" And he's like, "Actually, no, I'm not. Like, how dare she actually maybe be into me? Shocker." Um, which he wasn't. And he explains like in depth he's never ever used his powers unless it's with consent from his partners. He's
Yeah.
never used it on somebody unwillingly. And she's like, "Okay, good to know." He's still pissed though. Um and like they make up. They're bros. They get angry, they punch each other and then they're fine. They're fine. Um and then like she continues getting her powers under control only to get kidnapped.
Of course.
Um And like the kidnappers take her voice. They spell her voice away. So she can't because if you say the Fae's name, real name, true name, 3 times, you can summon them basically, no matter
Ah,
what, as long as they're
Beetlejuice.
in the same realm.
Got you.
Yeah, the Beetlejuice. Yeah. And all 3 of them make a pact with her that if they break, they will die. Like straight up, just die. Um, Basically, they all know each other's true names, including hers, because even though she's half, it still kind of counts for her that knowing her true name has the power. But anyways, so she knows all 3 of their true names. They know her true name. Um, and she's thinking, oh, like if I just call for them, they'll come save me. Well, she can't because they took her voice. So she's freaking out. I would also freak out
Mm-hmm.
personally. Can't talk? Are you kidding? That's what I do. I yap. I'm a professional yapper. That's what I do. So they're like pretty shitty, as kidnappers usually are. Um, and they throw her against a wall, which I was like, that's just a little overkill, don't you think?
Nope.
Like a
Abuse.
wall? It's like throw her like a rag doll? Hello?
Yes.
Like I was like, I feel like that's overkill. Like you already bashed her upside the head.
Right, you took her voice. Like, shit. I think you've done enough.
Like you just double concussed her and took her voice. I would be so pissed. Um, and she eventually wakes up and she is like trying to call out to Calyx because telepathy. Why is it telepathy and not telepathy? I always say telepathy. I know it's telepathy. Anyways, um, and he's like, I need your help to find you. Like, I know I'm within a certain base now because I can hear you now. Where are you? She's like, I have no freaking clue. I was knocked out. And they're like, just like curious. Are you upset right now? And she's like, am I upset?
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh,
because there's a storm. There's a storm. Is that you? And she's like, oh yeah, that's me. Like, absolutely, that's me. And they're like, okay, cool. We'll just find the center. That's where you'll be. And then they knock her out again because like they're like,
this bishop
you
done
know, they're
something.
they're yeah, exactly. And they come, they kill the guys. It's a whole thing. She's severely concussed. Severely concussed.
Great.
Um, refuses to go to the doctor. Refuses. Which I don't blame her, but also,
And you
girl,
need
you're gonna
to.
die. She almost does die. The only reason she doesn't die is because Soren says her full Fae name, which brings her out of the coma she's going into enough to basically
Interesting.
take her to the Fae realm to get healed. So they finally get her to the Fae realm because she's been like, no, 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 like I need to get better with my powers and stuff before I go to the Fae realm. They're like, yeah, no, you kind of screwed the pooch there with that
Yep.
because you ended up getting yourself almost dead
Good
because
job.
you ignored us. So they go to a healer and it's this like cool nymph lady, like she's like really cool and chill and the healer, and I love healer characters, so like I was like, I like this one. Um, and she learns that like there's like more movement from the queen. They basically now know who she is. She knows that it's her granddaughter, whole thing. She learns that her father is alive. He's imprisoned by the queen.
Great.
Her mother is unfortunately dead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, her mother is dead. Her dad is, however, just imprisoned. So they're like, "Oh, we're gonna prison break this bitch," which they do. Um, and she literally uses lightning and targets it at a tower and just demolishes a tower that's been there for like hundreds of
As
centuries.
you do.
And she's like, I really didn't even mean to do that. I was just thinking about it and it kind of happened. And they're like, at least you didn't kill us. That's all that really matters. Like, we're good. Dad gets out, right? Yeah, dad dies. He gets shot with an arrow, a poisoned arrow. Yeah, she
Aw.
gets to like see him for the first time since she was 4 years old. For like 20 minutes, and then he gets killed and dies.
Great.
Yeah,
Poor
it's very
girl.
traumatic. It's very, oh my god, very traumatizing. I was like not happy about it at all. And Soren also gets kidnapped. I forgot to mention that. Soren gets kidnapped by the queen and tortured by the queen. And they rescue him with her father, and they notice something's up with one of his eyes. He has one of the queen's eyes.
Great.
So they're like, fuck. Like this ain't good.
Great.
So he has an eye patch because they realize she is using it to track because she can see what he sees with her eye. So that's how they found them so quickly and shot at the father and killed him, was because he was seeing it with her eye. Yeah. Um
Now he's a
so now
pirate.
he has to wear, now he's a pirate and he's very upset and moody. Um he's upset, obviously upset and moody. It doesn't help, mind you. I don't think he knows this. Hopefully, Alistair finds out that um Lux and Calyx had like a little thing, not like a thing, but not like a full ass thing. Enough of a thing to upset him, I should say, because Soren's kidnapped at this point, and he's like, "Oh, so you're so upset, but you can like still fool around?" And she's like, "Excuse me, I was like literally unable to sleep. I was so upset." And he was like, "I'll help." And she's like, "Y'all are telling me like we're here to protect you and help you," and she's like, "Don't." Basically, slut shame me, kind of like, don't be a bitch about
Yeah.
it. Um, and then Alistair reveals that he actually has feelings for her too, because she's thinking he's just like a older, like uncle-y kind of like best friend type, and he's like, "Is that really how I come off to you?" And he's like kind of upset about it. He's like, "I don't seem like I'm attracted to you," and she's like, "Well, you're not as obvious about it like the other two are," and he's like, "I guess I'm just not that forward." And like it's very like he's very awkward in a very like, I'm a older, not super young dude.
Yeah.
He's not like ancient, but he's not like in his 30s like the other two. He's a little bit older. And it's just like last quarter is just like drama and pain. And I was like, we went from having fun to being in pain. I'm not appreciating this, but I'm looking forward to the next books. The next two books. They're already out, but I'm waiting for the narration.
Got
That's
you.
what really does it for me. I love it. It's so good.
Why do you
Um,
think I ate fucking Akatar up?
yeah, fair.
It's the voices and the acting.
It's
Like,
fair. It's fair. I get it. I get it. So there's that. And I told it very poorly and out of order and not great, but it's a good book. I loved it. Um, and I still am going to make you decide which of the three I like the most after you listen/read it. Because
okay.
I'm not sure if I'll surprise you or if it's completely obvious who I would, but I'm gonna let you figure that out. And then,
Well,
of course,
now that I said I'm taking a break from Throne of Glass, I will
uh-huh,
listen to it.
I win. I always win in the end, don't I?
I'll
I
listen
win.
to it.
Okay. And then I finished Slaying the Vampire Conqueror today, guys. It was
Yes.
great. It was really, really good. I honestly, honestly, and I don't like saying this because I don't like picking favorites with favorite authors, because Carissa is obviously like top tier for me at this
Mhm.
point. I like the novellas slash standalones almost better than I like the main duet. And I feel like that's, like, almost controversial to say for some people.
Yep. Hey, if you like them, you like them.
Like,
It was a good fucking book.
it's really good. It's I have, like, a very, very big soft spot for Six Scorched Roses, like, an obsessive, like, love for it. It's almost my number 1. Almost. It's, like, tied with Serpents and the Wings of Night. Like, those 2 are kind of equal bounds for me.
Mhm.
And then the problem is, here's the thing, I loved The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. I did. I literally finished it in less than a day and a half, guys. That's how much I literally devoured that book.
Yep.
That does not happen for me. We should listen back. Does not happen for me very often that I finish a book that quickly. I almost feel like Slaying the Vampire Conqueror is ahead of it, of The
That's
Ashes and the
fine.
Star-Cursed King, which is mind-boggling to me. But it's just I love it all. I love
Mine
it
still
all.
goes Serpent, Ashes, Slaying the Vampire
Yeah.
Conqueror, and then Six Scorched
Yeah.
Roses. But like, I love them all equally. Like, I'm not saying any book is better
Yeah.
than the next,
Yeah,
but
I get it. I get it.
I okay. Since you finished it, I need to talk about it real quick.
Yes, yes, please.
Can we talk about how quickly he got over the fact that she lied to him the whole fucking time?
Yeah.
Like, I feel
Yeah.
like, dude, just because she kills the fucking site mother instead of you, like,
Yeah.
you're just gonna be like, oh, everything's forgotten, be my queen.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little quick. It was a little quick.
I'm not mad about it. It was just like,
Yeah.
I would not get over it that goddamn quick. Let
No.
me tell you.
No. No. It's like because at the end of the day, all of the play points are the same in the books. That's just how books work. Like, I don't understand as people are like, oh, it's all the same. No shit, there's a formula. That's literally how books are written.
Yeah.
All books have a kind of formula. That's literally how books work.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go into a murder mystery and not give a red herring. Like, the fuck are you doing? Like, that's literally so, like, saying that things are either repetitive or predictable, that's kind of the point. Like, unless you're trying to break some sort of mold, and don't you dare turn off. It's gonna get dark in here for a second. My TV is powering down. It's been on too long.
5 more
Stop.
minutes. Just 5 more minutes, TV. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't panic. Can okay. But yeah, unless you're trying to reinvent the wheel, you're going to have tropes, you're going to have baselines that you follow. And I think Romantasy gets a lot of slack, like bad slack, not good slack, because of this, because it follows a formula. Most of them literally follow the same plot
Yeah.
line, add different magic, add different characters, maybe some different traumas, although I would argue that a lot of the main characters'
It's the
traumas are the
same.
same,
Yeah.
which is fine. Here's the thing, I will eat that shit up. All of his books, predictable as I still eat them up. I and that we're gonna get into it really quick because I've had a lot of thoughts and I thought about making a TikTok video about it. So we're having on TikTok or Book Talk a big conversation about like anti intellectualism in reading, right? Because there's people who say, oh, well, if you're not like deep diving into your reading, if you're not seeing like anything other than tropes, if you're not reading for anything other, like if you're only reading for entertainment, like you're taking out the entirety of what book like reading is supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be like an intellectual thing. Here's the thing. As somebody who is an avid reader from first grade all through my life up until like about 10 years ago when I had a slump until now, when I had to analyze what I was reading for school is when I lost my love for reading.
Yep.
Because here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with finding deeper meaning, but allow it to be person by person based. Like it should not be a like this is exactly what the author is saying. How do you know what they're saying?
Yeah.
Did they tell
Also,
you?
let's be honest, what we are reading,
Yeah, it's not
it's brain
exactly.
rot, okay?
Yeah,
It's not doing anything intellectual up here. Like,
it's
let's
really
be.
not. And that's like kind of the point. Because here's the thing, I read to be entertained, I read to escape. I am not reading. And here's the thing, I am not saying that our books that we are reading that are rotting our brains do not have depth to them.
No, absolutely not. They
I
absolutely
have
do.
learned so many life lessons, not only about myself, but also about the world around me from these books,
Hmm.
especially about myself. Like, not just the ha ha kind either, like the painful kind, the
Yeah, like
truth.
the oh shit, I didn't want to know that about
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. Like, very deep truths that I've had to, like, actually think about. I don't think I could have got that from stereotypical literary fiction.
No, absolutely fucking not.
Like, one of my brother's favorite books, mind you, he's not a huge reader, but one of his favorite books is To Kill a Mockingbird. Literally, is To Kill a Mockingbird. Like, I got him a copy of it for his graduation present. That's like how much it meant to him, right?
Hmm.
He still has that copy too, which I thought was sweet. It made the move and everything. Um, that book was one of the few books that we were forced to read for school that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Yes, it has deep, deep subcontext about actual real life things such as racism and like ableism and all kinds of things, but at the end of the day it's still an entertaining story.
Mm.
Versus like Of Mice and Men, I can't stand that.
Fuck that book.
Fahrenheit 451, interesting concept, boring as hell.
Yep. Lord of the Flies.
1984, Lord of the Flies,
No, thank you.
no. Lord of the Flies, if it was done like a YA, like a Hunger Games, absolutely sign me up.
Absolutely, yeah. I would absolutely eat that shit up, but no. I
You can,
couldn't.
and you can't tell me that Hunger Games does not have Lord of the Fly
It
vibes,
does.
because it does. It just puts it in a more entertaining and digestible context than
Yeah.
Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Flies reads like a pretentious British man, which, spoiler alert, pretty sure it was a British man who
It
wrote it.
was, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, my thing is, there is absolutely zero, zero shame in reading because you are entertained by it.
Exactly.
And one of the authors, the author of Blood and Silver, actually made like several videos on the subject because she's very passionate about letting people enjoy things without trying to over
There
intellectualize it.
there's a reason why I don't want to do book talk videos is because I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
I don't want someone telling me, "Oh, I hated Fourth Wing." Okay, cool for you. We're two different people.
And like, here's my thing. You can criticize a book, however, on your own things. And that's the problem with social media, is that they don't, you blur the lines of what is yours to say and what isn't. Because
Yes.
like, here's the thing. Once again, like, he gets a lot of shit for writing female characters pretty poorly. And I can see why people say that, because a lot of them are just like very stereotypical, very cookie cutter, very almost feel like not realistic.
Yeah.
But like Kit is the main character of this one. And there are things about her that I think are incredibly realistic. Like, she has, and a lot of people are like, well, that's just so stupid to reduce. She's lonely. She is a 20, 30. I really am terrible of ages. She's a 20, 30 something year old with a past that is haunting her. And she's a caregiver. She literally, her profession of choice is a caregiver.
Yeah.
And what are women usually demanded of to be, anyways, without getting paid for it? Caregivers.
Caregivers.
She took care of her terminal mother.
That
And
hits
then,
too close to home.
uh-huh, I was like, the thing about that is there some things that are kind of cringe about her that I'm like, this is definitely a man writing a woman? Yes. Couple things. However, there's also so much relatability that, like, I don't think it needs to be so deep of like, oh, he just doesn't know how to write women. Or maybe he just doesn't write women that you like.
Yeah, like it's not your thing. Cool. You don't
Because
have to
also,
bash them.
It's like the Barbie argument, like Barbies in general. Like, oh, she's just like she's so stupid. She's just a dumb blonde. Firstly, there are women who do prioritize beauty over anything else.
Mhm.
There's nothing wrong with that. If that's how they want to live their life, that's more prerogative to them. But also, Barbie as like a character has grown throughout the years to become literally anything.
She's literally
Literally.
had like 400 fucking jobs.
Like, and a lot of people are like, oh, but she always has to be pretty. Okay, so she
So,
prioritizes her looks, but also her intelligence.
yeah.
And there's a space for that. There's a space for women who give a shit about their appearance. There's a space for women who don't give two shits about what they look like. Like, we are all a spectrum. Every person is a spectrum. Nobody is one thing.
No.
And like when we try to cherry pick, like, oh, like these characters are unrealistic. This character would like isn't a good characteristic of a woman or a man. Who says?
You? Cool. That's
Like
your opinion.
that is the great thing about books and TV and music is you can interpret it unless the author or artist explicitly says like this is what I mean by this. You can make up your own interpretation of it.
Yep.
Because like Ethel Cain, we'll go with Ethel Cain. Her music is specifically to tell stories that she has either experienced herself or that she contextualizes for an album. There is very little room there for your own interpretation because she tells you what it's about.
Yeah.
Versus, and Halsey's kind of similar, writes from personal experience, that kind of thing. At the same time, though, allows for like interpretations, right? Versus like a lot of classic rock, you can make it out whatever you want.
She's my brown eyed girl.
I
Doo,
can only think of Sleeping with the
doo.
Enemy with that song.
We used to sing. Sha la la la.
But yeah, like art is subjective, and we've lost the fact that it can be subjective
No, because
because
everybody's so
everybody has,
fucking opinionated, and like
yeah,
their opinion is right and you're wrong.
and it's frustrating because I'm listening to these TikTok videos and I'm trying to find authors that like have a similar viewpoint to me because then I know who's to like support, right? And the author of Blood and Silver is like literally like, no, like you don't have to have a deeper meaning. You can literally read because it's entertaining. Like you can do whatever you want. And let's also remember that not everybody has the privilege of having the ability to contextualize context.
Exactly.
There are people, regardless if it's because of, illiterate or um handicap or whatever, who will not see anything other than what's written on the page. They're not going to see cut subtext.
Mhm.
They're not going to read, oh, like this is. Some people read at face value, and there's nothing wrong with that because at least they're reading. And that's the
Exactly.
ultimate goal is them to be reading. Literacy does not need to be about how much you understand of the text, just that you can read it.
Yeah.
And I think that gets lost because I would much rather kids and teenagers and even adults be like, "Oh yeah, I love this book. It was entertaining. It flew by. Like, oh yeah, I really like what the characters had to go through." Than have somebody not read because they're like, "Oh, I don't understand the underlying themes." You don't have to.
Who cares? Yeah.
You don't have to. Do I enjoy finding context underneath things? Absolutely. It's one I do enjoy it. Like, but at the end of the day, me like book because it goes fast.
Me like book because serotonin and brain.
Exactly. Serotonin and brain.
Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I'm one of those people that like to like speculate and shit, right? Like
Mhm.
Fourth Wing. Okay, we know nothing about fucking Onyx Storm. But there
Mhm.
are so many theories out there, and I'm like, oh yeah, that could be true. You're right. Like, shit. So, like, I'm gonna spoil something for you, okay?
I don't care.
So, in
You know
Iron
this.
Flame, one of the very last entries at the top of the text, you're reading the top text, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. One of them is to Sergeant Sortingale, and it's from Nolan, which is a healer that you will meet.
Mhm.
And he was pretty much saying that he's still looking for a cure for Venom because she requested it. Why did she request it?
Mhm.
Because Nolan's like the way he signs off, it's not his special, like it's not his like Dr. Nolan or whatever. It's just Nolan. So it was like it
Mhm.
was before
Yeah.
all of this happened. So why was she requesting? And then people were like, okay, speculating like what if the reason why she was looking is because when she was pregnant with Violet, a venom touched her and drained some of her like color from her, and that's why Violet will not like the pigment cannot stick at the bottom of
Right.
her hair. So she was trying to find a cure for it for Violet. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
all speculation. We don't know.
Right.
But I live for that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like I am like conspiracy theorying this shit hardcore.
Yeah.
But it's okay for people that don't if they just want to take it at face value. That's totally
Exactly.
cool. Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna hate on somebody for like
No.
it's stupid.
Like, and I think part of the problem, and I see this criticism with the Crowns of Nyaxia a lot, is that like, oh, it feels like all of the character development comes out of nowhere. And I will argue that it takes a catalyst because
Does it
almost
really
all of
though?
it's not. The problem is that for a lot of people it does not seem realistic. And I think let's go a little deep. Until you've experienced trauma, like significant trauma, you can't understand how much it legitimately scrambles your existence.
Yeah.
Almost every single main character in all of the books has some sort of pivotal point where a switch goes off.
Mm-hmm.
That is not unusual. That is
Oh,
not unrealistic.
that happens to people all the fucking time.
That happens to people all the time. And Lizette was actually talking about when she was doing beta reading for the third book, that a lot of people saw what happened between the final argument, if you will, between Creon and M about like where she was going to lie, that they broke up to like save everybody's feelings, that it came out of nowhere. And she's like, no, her people pleasing has been evident since day one. Like
Literally.
page one.
She literally sees the silent death and is like, oh, I wasn't expecting. Do you want something to drink? She
Yeah.
stays home because her stupid fucking parents don't want her to cause a scene from the fucking festival that she's been looking for. She literally made a goddamn dress for this festival, okay? But she stays
Mm-hmm.
home to
Mm-hmm.
people please.
Mm-hmm.
Like, excuse me, what do you mean? That is M as a person.
Uh-huh. And a lot of people are like, it doesn't, and my thing is like, maybe the problem is that you don't see that as what it is. Because trust me, in the first book, I'm gonna argue that it just seems it's a survival tactic. But it's always been a survival tactic. That is what people pleasing is in real life.
Yeah.
People pleasing is 100% a survival tactic. Surprise, surprise. Got you.
We're both guilty of it.
We're both very guilty of it. Very guilty. Still very guilty of it, unfortunately. It's not that it has to be obvious. And I don't blame people for not seeing it, but at the same time, that is the one example that I almost feel like I understand the anti like the intellectualism part,
Mm-hmm.
but it's less about, it's not even that it's intellectualism, it's that a lot of people aren't ready to hear what things are being what's being said.
Mm-mm. And listen, okay. As soon as Oraya, whatever, Oraya. Okay, that's how I say
We
it.
always
I
say
don't
Araya.
fucking care. As soon as she lands in that goddamn fucking palace, character development. She grows the fuck up because she's literally with fucking 50 other vampires. Like, she's human in her eyes right now, okay?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Like, I feel like so much of it is just wrapped up in like people one not recognizing behaviors and like also all automatically seeing that if a romantic entanglement, if you will, is maybe even slightly a catalyst for change, that they're like, oh, they're just throwing it's just because of romance. Why is that wrong though? Some people don't realize things about themselves
No,
until they're in a relationship
no. Also,
or until somebody pays attention to them.
mm-hmm. In that way, too, because, like,
Yeah.
M, for example, her whole life she was just a freak, right? Like, who causes troubles and scenes and
Mhm.
shit. So,
Mhm.
and the fact that she went to the fucking Fey realm, like, she can be who she fucking is. Or,
Yep.
like, and it's Oriah, even.
Mhm.
Like, she doesn't have Vincent there. She's not his daughter in this fucking
Mhm.
shit. She is just another contestant. Like,
Yeah.
except for Rain being
Right.
a fucking
Who he
snarky
is.
ass. But
Uh-huh.
fuck, even I hate okay, even in fucking Akatar, okay?
You're
Look,
like, I hate bringing it up. I hate it,
I
but
hate it, but here we are.
wears a
Look.
shirt.
Yes. But I love Nesta, okay?
I know
Nesta's
you
my
do.
train wreck child, okay?
Yeah, I know.
um, like Feyre. Mike was listening to the story and he didn't like how she was like kind of felt like a bitch towards her family and stuff. Well, it's because she's been
Mhm.
taking care of her family since she was 14. Okay. And then some hunky fucking Fey man comes in and kidnaps her. Of course she's gonna fucking be drawn to him because he's the first person to actually fucking pay attention to her.
Mhm.
Her family, like, she's literally said I don't know if they would notice if I came back or not.
Yeah.
Like, it's the fact that it's not that Tamlin treated her nicely at all. Let's be real. He did not. He was a red flag from
Mhm.
the fucking beginning.
Mhm.
But it's the fact that somebody saw her and was
Yes.
paying attention to her, not
Mhm.
her sisters,
Mhm.
not her fucking dad and his broken goddamn legs. Like,
Right. Right.
and then as soon as Reese comes in the picture and starts treating her how she should be treated,
Mhm.
that's when she's like, okay, I see. I was delusional.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it
Yes.
happens. Like,
Yes.
you learn things about yourself.
Yeah. And I guess that's just like, and see, I've not read a pure romance book, to be fair.
No, me
Like, I
neither.
don't really see it happen. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying never, obviously. Um, but I feel like anything that has romance still gets like a little bit of a slight from people. Like romantasy, people are like, "Oh, it's just taking it's taking everything that fantasy is and taking everything about it and ruining it by adding romance." And my thing is like, one, I like human aspects of things. I don't read just for entertainment all the time. Like it depends on the genre. Like I want to care about the characters who are getting murdered, okay? Like I
Yeah,
want to care. I want to care about the characters. And I think a lot of the problem in a lot of books is that if it's not character driven, I don't give a shit.
me too.
I'm a character person. It might be partly because I'm a writer. I hate saying that because I don't write enough to be a writer, but that's beside the point. I'm a people person. I like to know about people. I
Mhm.
literally, in my day to day basis, go out of my way to get to know people. I want to know the characters as they are. I
Absolutely.
don't, I could read a day in the life of any of the book characters I read about where nothing extraordinary happens, and I would still be entranced because I love who they are.
That's literally what the fourth book of Akatar is.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
them. And I was
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
It's just them celebrating Christmas, you know, it's fine.
Fine. It's fine. But yeah, like this I never expected getting back into reading would be such a like
A stressful
dramatic thing.
goddamn thing, I
It's
know.
it's stressful, but it's great. And like I'm reading Fourth Wing and I know how much shit it gets. And some of here's the thing. Some of the stuff about the author semi-valid. I understand that. And I try not to like use the argument separating the art from the artist because like that's problematic in of itself. But blah 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 blah. We don't care. We've already talked about this when it comes to music. We both listen to artists who have done terrible, terrible shit.
I
We
still
both
love
have.
Harry Potter and fucking J.K. Rowling's a piece of shit.
I listen to lots of classic rock artists like religiously who have done absolutely fucking awful things.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like it's such a gray area because you're every day that you're doing something, you're probably funding somebody who's done something crooked or
Tis
awful.
life.
It's unfortunately it's commercialism, it's consumerism, it's literally capitalism at its finest.
Yeah.
Like you can go out of your way and try to be good, and there are people who do that, and I respect them immensely. But at the end of the day, like I don't like I have so much going on in my own head, in my own life. I try to be like understanding of others.
Yeah.
I only have so much I can give.
Right.
And like people are like, well, reading isn't necessary. You're Starbucks, which is true. Starbucks isn't necessary. I've looked into that whole Starbucks thing. It's a little gray area for me too, but that's beside the point. I only have so much to give. And if a stupid book that, mind you, I literally read mostly digital copies, guys, which are like authors will tell you they get the least amount of money from.
Yep.
I also get books from the library, which surprise surprise, they only get a one-time fee and then like an annual like purchase fee, I think, which is still not the most that they can make.
No.
Authors don't make bank off of library books either. I do what I can to negate as much as I can. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna not. And maybe this is controversial and shitty, but like, unless they are straight up murdering people,
I don't care.
I can't. Or other assault, terrible things like that. I don't care
Nope.
because I can't. And I guess that's a shitty like. Oh well, what about? I get it. I have the privilege to say I can't do something. I understand that's a privilege, and I'm gonna take that privilege for now because I can't.
Right? Fuck you.
Like, really the worst I've seen about Rebecca Yarros is other than she's like pro-military, which hello, American.
The book is about a fucking war college.
Like
Obviously.
and like her husband is like a freaking top tier military dude. But anyways, here's the thing. American. I'm not even that pro-military. I don't think we need 50,000 troops everywhere across the world. But at the end of the day, I can't do anything about it. I'm
Nope.
one person.
Exactly. Oh my god, I'm
Like,
so tired.
I need
Jesus.
to shut up so you
No,
can go
you're
to
fine.
bed.
I'm sorry. I've just been yawning. My eyes are watering. I'm so
You're
sorry.
okay. I need to shut up so you can go to bed. You've had a long day.
I finished a book.
I finished a book. I was very proud of myself.
Yay.
And I got 70 pages into another. That's pretty impressive for me.
Oh god, yes it is. I'm excited.
Um, um, yeah, I don't know. I read so I don't off myself at this point. That's where I'm at.
Literally.
And so I can connect with my best friend. That's literally that's literally what I do. Like my life is literally just trying to not jump into traffic
Yes.
and to stay connected with my best friend.
Dude, every
That's
time I'm on camera, this looks
your
so
hairline.
bad. Yeah. Am I losing hair?
You can't tell, but usually in pictures in the sun, it looks like I'm balding.
What the
Oh,
fuck? Okay, whatever.
um, but yeah, like I tell everybody, I have one thing to live for, and that's Sunday nights, or not Sunday nights, Saturday night. And it's not even being dramatic. Like I have nothing else to look forward to.
I
I
love you.
literally work, eat, and sleep. That's all I do, other than Saturday nights. That's it. And it's so frustrating when people don't understand that.
You know, when you take a whole day off to do a readathon and then you don't get on until 3:30 because you were in town with them, and then at like 5 they decided they needed you, and then we didn't start reading again until like 7, but it was like 6, it wasn't 5. That's an over exaggeration.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's it is what it is. Unfortunately,
I wasn't mad at you, obviously.
I
I
know,
know. Like, you
I know,
can't control it.
but it's frustrating. It
Very.
really is. Um, but yeah, you know, not trying to bring a damper to the day because it was a decent day overall. It really
Yes.
was. I was saying that we should try to do this quarterly.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm game.
Which if we did it starting this time
Yeah.
instead of like at the we are in August. The next one would be in November,
Ooh, perfect.
end of November.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. End of November.
We do it.
Yes. And then it would be February? Yes.
Hopefully, I still
February.
have a job.
Yeah, yeah. If not,
Well, I mean, if I don't have a job, it's fine. I have nothing else to do but read.
yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm done.
Um, yeah, we'll make it a quarterly thing. Maybe plan it a little better. I didn't even get to show you my cool bowl I bought.
I know.
It's a pasta bowl, guys. Like, it's a ginormous bowl.
It's okay. You can show me next time.
I
We'll actually, like, not have couches delivered and family.
yeah, duties, family duties.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, I have so much planning I need to do for time off because more than likely I am going to have to request and use a PTO day every month to get a Saturday off. So that's
That's so
fun.
stupid.
Don't become an asset to your company. Literally just be a piece of shit. Don't be productive, don't be useful, just be a piece of shit.
Right? Then they won't
I'm
look at
learning.
you.
And then they don't expect anything out of you. I've
No.
learned that. Too bad I learned it too late because now they expect things of me. So many things. I'm so tired. You have no idea. Actually, someone mentioned my dark circles, and I was like, thanks.
Thanks
They
for
do look
pointing it
awfully,
out.
awfully purple. Like, can you? Yeah, yeah, they're there. I'm looking like that one character from that freaking stalker, uh, freaking manga, stalking, killing, whatever. Yeah, like those dark circles don't go anywhere. They're there. Exhaustion.
Yay.
Um, yeah, I mean, I couldn't even get through a readathon without taking a nap, guys. Like, it's
That's
bad.
okay.
I'm just glad I muted myself because I am 100% sure I was snoring.
I don't know. I didn't hear shit.
Exactly, because I muted it. But yeah, no clue what this next week's gonna entail since it's technically the end of season. Up here, hoping it's chill. I
I
would
hope it's chill for
like
you too.
to not be stressed out at the end of every day. It's
Right?
inventory week for Mom and Cody though, so it's gonna be a stressful week for them. Which means I have to take a bus home every night.
Ew.
Ugh, It's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. Um, Especially since I have to do layovers now. I didn't even talk about the bus, but that's a whole nother story. That can wait for another day. Oh, I don't like the new bus system. I want to. I want to be supportive of it, but I hate it. I hate it.
Fuck you, I hate it.
I hate it. But yeah, guys. I gotta shut up because this poor woman needs to get some sleep.
I want to sleep.
I know. I know. I want you to get some sleep. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, don't know what next week entails. Hopefully, I'll have another book. Actually, two books, because I'm hoping on Friday, if anything, when I have time to myself, I am going to be listening to the shit out of my audiobook.
Yes,
I have
we
to be
love that.
careful, though. I have to be careful.
Why?
The neighbors' grandkids were over because it's the weekend. And I'm blaring this while I'm doing dishes because I can't hear over the water, right? And
Hmm.
we had the sliding door open. And this is the country. You can hear everything. Like I hear the chickens, I hear the neighbors having conversations. So I know more than likely they're hearing what I'm playing.
Yeah.
Oh god. I was like it wasn't even actually anything. He was just being very suggestive. And I was like, they're going to think I'm an awful person just blaring this audiobook
Fuck
in
them.
the
Who
middle of
cares?
the day. And I was like, sir, I need you to take 5 steps back until I either
Calm.
grab headphones or
Calm
just
down,
chill.
please.
Oh, it's hilarious though. Cause he know I can't wait for you to read that or listen to that one too. Read, listen, don't care. Uh because the whole reason he does it is because he knows that it's the one thing that catches her off guard. And it's hilarious. I love it.
I'll start
I'm
tomorrow.
so excited. Okay. I have a busy day tomorrow. I'm actually probably having to get up at 6 again
Yeah, go to
tomorrow.
sleep. What the fuck? It's almost 1. Autumn.
I know. I'll just sleep on the way to Ludington. It's fine.
Okay, thank you guys for listening. This was Nerdy Archives.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed watching her open her
I
presents.
am so excited. I can't wait to start the book.
All right. Anyways, guys, my name is Autumn, aka Firefly,
I am Mogsy, aka Amy.
and this has been the Nerdy Archives. As always, be safe out there. It's a rough world out there. There's weirdos.
That's us. Hi.
That's us. Hi.
Okay,
Hi.
bye.